What's up, everybody? It's your boy DropnHItz, and I'm back with what? 60 days in, season 5. Reason I'm doing these is because one, I can, and two, I feel like I have a playlist with season 5, but it's not complete. So I know I've seen these before. I've watched it with you guys on Twitch, but everybody keeps asking when I'm going to finish season 5. So here we go. This is episode 4. Before we get into the video, let me give a big shout out to my Patreons, Jacob, Nicholas, and Anthony Guzman. Thank you guys so much for your donations to support this channel. It means a lot to me. I'm very grateful. And if you guys would like to support the channel, links below in the description to my Patreon. So with that being said, let's drop right into it. Old Steve. Don't you worry about it, you raggedy ass.
After the phone call, I went back to watch TV again, and now I have 60 killers looking at me going, what the hell just happened?
Ain't no killers in there, man.
This is jail, okay?
This is like the softest jail I've ever seen.
In the event there was an issue, if I felt threatened, am I supposed to spend 60 days hoping you guys show up at some point? Remember, these inmates just recently stabbed corrections officers nearly to death. This is deadly serious.
One-on-one, Thomas!
Yeah, actually, hey, Grandma, let me put you outside.
The door popped and they called my name. And I'm thinking, this is finally gonna happen.
Finally gonna happen. Should have been talking to the crew when they came in there. Chuckle nuts.
I have so many things I want to talk to the sheriff about, especially the inmate mail that they soak in a liquid form of whatever drug is for sale. And we're walking down this hallway thinking I'm going to an interview. And I look up and I'm at intake. I'm like, what are we doing here? And he's like, Chief says you gotta go.
You threatened to expose the program, that's what happens.
Steve's antics will not be tolerated. The
Get your ass
stakes
up outta
are
here,
just
man.
too high. I cannot take any chances with not only his safety, but especially jeopardizing the safety of the other participants and this entire program. So
I tell you,
there's
this season,
no
they
way he
picked
can
some
come back into our
winners,
facility
man.
after making a threat like that.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, just he's gonna have to do that release form.
You're throwing me out of jail?
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me? You're throwing me out?
Exactly what they're telling you.
How dare you? I did what I said I was gonna do. I came, I saw, I kicked ass, you know? And then they threw me out. You know how hard it is to get thrown out of prison?
Nah, man. Nah, man. That's not how this works.
He's a cop, dude.
Not only you a snitch, you a dumbass snitch.
Yeah, that dude was kind of funny stuff, bro, if you ask me.
How the hell is this dude a private investigator? He can't be that good. There's no way.
They kept calling him, and then the last time they called him, they had some like, little piece of paper. They're like, "Come out here," and then they both called him. But he didn't go into the other pot, so they probably went to PC and Jake Warner.
Or he's a cop.
Brooke is more of the silent type. She kind of sits back
Brooke just be like
she kind of observes a lot.
staring and it's like, yo, she got that
I've been,
killer
working
look,
on my
man.
mission, looking out for drugs and other contraband. But coming into jail, I do not look like an addict trying to get drugs. So for me to come in as Barbie and be too eager that would be just a huge red flag. But since I've been here, I've noticed that snacks and things like commissary, that can get you a lot of attention. You know, it's valuable in jail, so I'm going to use that as an advantage.
I was gonna see if you were making a deal, like.
You got any coffee coming?
Tomorrow, yeah.
I'll trade you 2 pops for a cheesecake.
Sure.
Kristen is obviously, you know, a drug addict.
The hardest part about being in Pinellas County is when you're detoxing. And I kept going up to people like wanting coffee, wanting this, wanting that, wanting this. It was like pretty much like, you know, you're hustling up in here. Like you're getting what you need to get, and then, yeah.
As far as the mission goes, my next step is making friends with her because she'll help me find drugs in the pod and see how these things are coming in and being distributed. You're only gonna give me 4 snacks for a whole sandwich? How about we'll do half? We'll do these 4, and next Saturday we'll do
Everybody knows her. She's not known for anything good. Like, if you need to know anything about drugs, that's the lady. But the thing is something not right.
Something not right with all of them. That's why they in jail. Oh, why are you? Come
That's
on.
why you should have got to know her name first before asking for food.
Jasmine sticking her nose in, man.
To be petty, do not give that girl anything anymore. Hey, so she's trying to do it just to do it. Keep it for yourself.
She doesn't be here tomorrow. She's gonna meet.
Vivian and Jasmine outright just do not like her whatsoever, do not trust her, but I don't care because this is not about some snacks. Moving forward with my mission depends on developing my relationships with the other inmates. I think Vivian and Jasmine should just worry about themselves.
So, my mission is to find out the politics within the gangs. Tyrus, he leads the Kinfolks. He leads the blacks. He wants to help his people, but he knows he can't because they're disorganized. They don't listen.
The way they edit, like the slow motion.
The whites is the woods.
Make it seem like they're tough.
Only runs the whites.
I don't know, that just trips me out.
With power comes fear.
Oh, Mega Mind right here.
And acceptance. You can't have power
You
with
doing
some
the
fear.
worm?
You can't have power with some respect.
They carry themselves like they own the floor. With the cocky attitude, you know, we're white, this is our domain, we've been here longer.
Everybody knows it's my house. You're gonna conform or you can go to another pod.
Damn, I think his head bigger than mine, man. I got a big ass head, y'all. Like, this shit look like a lollipop. Low pop.
Hey, man.
Francis is an inmate that came in the unit, and people are saying this guy got rolled out of another pod for being a snitch. Getting rolled out means whatever race you belong to, the head says you're banned from the unit, so you gotta go.
I have 34.
I still don't understand how this
Class 4
dude is pod
felonies,
boss.
all involving weapons. This is my pod.
Like, out of everybody in that pod, he's the pod
You
boss.
follow the rules? I will teach you another ways. I'm going to come in and I'm going to stomp your brains out. Well, I'm cold that way.
All right, gentlemen. Call this meeting, just basically set some rules now. Every room should have
That's a
cleaning
sad
service. I
display right
require
there, man.
White boys to clean. We will be clean. We are the
Like, I ain't gonna lie,
chain,
man.
gentlemen.
Like,
Everything we do is looked at by everybody else. We will set the example in here. I require it. Eating, I'll tell you, some of the race wants to offer you something, that's fine. But if they've eaten from it, Don't touch it.
Don't let me catch that. Point your ass up. That's my bitch. Hold my pockets. Daddy says he needs his. Guess what? That's what's gonna happen.
Man, stop the jokes, man.
13 years in the military.
Y'all ain't built like that.
I mean, it didn't matter what race you were. All I saw was green. As long as you had my back, I had your back.
This is the final warning. Anybody in here breaks the rules, I'll just beat your ass and roll you the out. I'm not gonna put up with no.
Really?
I grew up in a family that had no racist tendencies at all. So it freaking drives me insane seeing that crap.
I ain't gonna put up with that.
Okay.
I gotcha.
They will discipline their people.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm saying, Mark. Like, what the? What am I walking? What am I watching? Man, I know what I'm watching. I'm being rhetorical. Oh, a Scooby, y'all. Damn. That done almost flew off.
So the rules for the television and the pod are very race-based, which is weird because I'm used to being cool with any race. But Josh, who's the white pod boss, was very clear that, hey, whatever y'all want it on, that's what it goes on. Hey, officers, can you put it on ESPN? Just this one over here. ESPN.
Ain't no game.
Yeah, ain't a bunch of games today, bro. Should be. It's March Madness. Rocker, the guy who gave me a hard time my first day in, has a TV all to himself all day, every day. Because he's been here for 2 years. The other TV is shared among the other races.
Mark, how you gonna put it on sports and ain't nobody there watching it, man? That's like spitting in everybody's face being disrespectful.
What do you care?
Yeah, man,
what
you gotta
goes on
watch
over
the
here
TV, man.
when you've got your
You gonna
TV
change
over
it.
here. You know, stay out of the business.
He took what he was supposed to do the wrong way. You still gotta watch the TV. You gonna change it and put it on.
Upset. It's white TV day.
It don't matter. You still gotta watch
There
it.
shouldn't have been a problem.
Hey, they one of you. They're gonna put all of us.
Go talk to Josh and then tell him it's all they got mad at me.
Look.
Josh, he says, hey, if you want this on this day, it's ours. But then when it comes to having your back, Josh doesn't have your back. He will fold whenever he's challenged on something.
Yeah, 'cause he's a chump, man.
I think Mark is still trying to find his own identity. And he's struggling. He definitely struggling.
I didn't want to get involved in all the inmate politics. And now, that's all out the window.
I'm not getting involved in TV changing no more. Because I don't want to catch another charge.
It's like, oh my goodness, I screwed up.
Nah, it ain't that bad,
I'm just
Mark.
trying to watch March Madness. And now everyone's all pissed off.
But that's the thing. You weren't watching it though, man. If you're gonna change it, you gotta watch it, man. Or else let everybody else watch what they want to watch. You just back at the table playing cards, dominoes, whatever the hell you're doing. Come on, man, you can't do that.
Josh, he's a politician, period.
Clean, man. I watch white boys get up and all these other cells, man. Every day. Because I require that the rooms are clean every day.
Josh came to me and told me the kinfolk aren't following the rules.
I don't want the going on, you know what I mean? They clean all the shower every day.
In his mind, that's what creates order. And I completely understand and I agree with him.
Yeah, I get a meeting together.
Hey, man. And I come.
The fact that he come talk to me, he come get me, tells me that it's a level of respect there and it's a level of understanding.
Hey, bro. Get your back together. We gonna have a meeting, man. Respect the rules, man. We gotta start clear. You know what I'm saying? Why we have issues?
Bro. Hey, come on, bro. Come here.
Tell the other one to come.
Tell Street to come too, man.
These guys don't want to do anything, man.
Everybody carrying their weight, getting up and cleaning the rooms and doing all that stuff.
Have some structure. Hygiene is a must, man, for all of us, bruh.
Yes.
Hygiene, bruh. Brush your teeth, man. Do what you gotta do. Wash your face, bruh. If you take a shower the other day, I don't give a long as you shower, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Just hold yourself to
I don't understand how people can't shower, man. They go to jail and they just don't want to get in there. And you're around all these people.
When you speak, we all listen.
You gotta do that, man.
To our ears, we all listen, we all pay attention because what you say actually matters. Don't talk to me about being black, because I'll beat the out of any one of these. But guess what? I'm also gonna give respect first. All the respect me, they would never come me sideways. I'm in a herd of sheep, dressed like a sheep, but I'm really a shepherd. I gotta play this role. Would you say I'm second in command? And yeah, technically speaking, yeah.
Yo, let me holler at you.
What's up?
And you know what's up.
Anybody who's claiming that can
You
send that.
vouching for him? 4 pods. Vouching for him. 4 pods said he's a rat.
I don't even know who you are, man. You coming at me.
Yo, Abner gets straight to the point and everybody get mad.
I don't give a who you are, who you think you are. When you come in here, I'm sorry, but this is my pod.
I know I'm the aggressor. If something happens, I am gonna protect myself. But when this is said and done, I am a man of God. I'm not a criminal. I didn't come here to commit a crime. You don't know me or nothing? Yeah. Hey, yo, my name's Aiden, man. I'm just, you know.
So I've been here a long time.
Let's say Aiden.
It's not necessarily a pecking order with me. It's out of respect. It's like me coming to you guys and saying, hey, this dude's a rat.
True, yeah.
But wherever this dude is, I'm gonna go talk to him right now, and I'm gonna ask him face to face. If I see anything funny, then I can take the judgment. You know what I'm saying? All right.
He was just mad at a situation that you have to enforce your politics. You're a wood, and one of your woods are no good, and he has to go.
Right, though.
I went up there and talked to the dude, and his story didn't match from when he first came in and told me. Come to find out, he wasn't a snitch, he wasn't a rat, but he let another race push him, and he didn't fight back. Oh. He still had to go.
All right.
They're gonna roll out of there. Where's he gonna go?
He went in the room and he pretty much could smell the fear in him, and he knew. And at the end of the day, the politics played out, and you had to follow the order I gave.
Look at Abner, man, talking about the order I gave.
I am royalty in here.
Going home or what? I need to roll out. I need to roll out.
Between Oni and me, this is not done yet. At the end of the day, you're gonna find out. I wasn't a part of your world. You were a part of my world. You're nobody.
Man.
Everybody in there does drugs. Everybody. Whoa. Everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody. And you over here being high, man. But as far as like drugs and paraphernalia and contraband and everything, it's nothing you can tell me right now that I can't give you an answer for. I'm probably the coldest to ever do this show.
Nah, man. Have you met Tony? Have you met Tony?
Enter your PIN number now.
I had $3 left. I
Damn.
nearly lost my mind. About to get mad at me in this bitch.
I got Jack. I'm gonna go cry in the car.
You may start the conversation now.
Hello?
Yeah.
So why I got took my money off my phone and I realized this was the right one. I have everybody in this bitch on lockdown. Now I'm about to play the game wrong. Now they about to see how I really get down. You know I'm petty. Oh, they probably gonna want to dump me and everything. They better get ready.
They'll be pretty mad too, though.
No, that. Somebody in this bitch stole my money off my phone.
Huh?
Yes, and I'm talking loud. Now y'all getting a bad part of me. And no,
How you doing that in your room? Go out in the fucking pod and do that
They're
shit.
screaming and yelling, and I'm like, what is going on?
First, we gotta get this clear.
There you go.
I don't believe in stealing. We're already in a up situation. Y'all not about to be stealing from me. Cause I don't steal from nobody. I don't steal y'all food, y'all slippers, y'all drawers, none of that.
I'm like, you can't just yell and scream at everyone. I mean, we're in jail. Be smart about it.
I don't know if somebody's ever in this bitch for real. That's not pandemic. And I wouldn't give no everybody want me all this and all that. Tell me who used my pen. I bet I'm tell me that.
If push come to shove and I gotta beat up somebody, I'll go to SEG for all us. I'm not playing. I showed y'all that nice side. Y'all took it for weakness. Ain't nothing weak about me.
They thought I was nice and just don't realize I'm the most one in this bitch.
Nah.
From here on out, if y'all in the head or second command, I want to see y'all do
I made sure I got everybody's attention. Didn't nobody say nothing. Because what I was saying was true.
Hey, it's messed up. This is how we are in Arizona.
What, they still? You get vibes of who it is. A guilty person gonna always speak first.
It don't matter what you want.
Bible study.
There we go, Bible study, y'all.
My strategy is to show them that I'm someone that they can trust.
Bible study getting ready to start, baby.
I don't know what I'm doing, and it's a lot tougher than it looks.
Bible study getting ready to start right here.
I gotta step up my game. I gotta be the season 5 hero.
Yes, sir.
Till now, when there's problems. They've been in the other races, but now it's like in my own race. So I had to do what I had to do. I am the enforcer for the Chicanos. This was the Chicano, so at the end of the day, I'm gonna enforce.
Right.
Let me phrase that for you. If you steal from me, I'm gonna beat the living out of you.
Yeah. Y'all heard what he said. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll put another one out, I don't know, sometime this week. Still doing behind bars. So, be on the lookout for them. If you guys enjoyed the video, smash the like button, subscribe if you are new. Love you guys, and as always, I will see you guys on the next video. Oh, no!
Hey, what the?
Oh,
this is violence. What the?
Got him, one
This
shot.
bus driver, he's ruining New Year's. Holy shit.